to share? That's where I was going to sit. Can we share? No. I was going to sit there. This is very precarious. It's Kelly Day, everybody. I'm going to be working in here today, little princess. Hi, Trisket. How do you other Christmas out here by yourself? This is my best friend. This is our youngest. This is the youngest. And she likes me the best. No, you don't have to get down. You just have to share. The other ones like each other equally as they do me, but are you gonna come up there with me? Oh, you want to do dancing? I don't know if they can see you do dancing. We can try though. Come on. Yeah. Oh, can you hear Herbie? So cute. So I'm trying to make this so that I can, like, I'm trying to like hang out in here and work in here and construct in here. It's like design, construction, and figure out how I could live in here if I have to move in here on a whim, because my living situation gets any crazier than it already is. I have up there, I have a bed that goes, it's like a hammock that goes across there, so when I'm done there will be 3 sleeping platforms in here. These swivels, so a full living room of chairs, there'll be a seat there, full living room of chairs, 3 sleeping platforms, kitchen, enough space to work out or train somebody, 2 cat boxes. We're gonna get some stuff in here. They can jump from here to here. There'll be like shelves up here and shelving up there for them. Yes, tons of fun stuff like that. Yes, exactly. And so like she likes to hang out with me. They just like to do things. The rest of them just like to do things that they like to do. if that makes any sense, which is perfectly fine. They're perfectly allowed to feel that way. But she likes me, and I knew the minute that I started streaming that the 15-minute timer would be down. So here comes NPC. Hopefully the glare on the screen doesn't change very much, but it might. It'll probably start coughing and whatnot. And working there so that I have to look at it because things that attention, like attention. So yeah. So awesome. I'm like, yeah, like there's like little things that I I've never seen. Like every van that you see designed is like designed the same way. They're designed to have a big space to sleep or like a weird wannabe couch, which this one will have, but this is kind of comfortable. I'm not feeling so. I'm feeling all right here, and they're just not. I don't know. I like a lot of times we forget about design, especially in small spaces, about like how important open space is to like feeling like a home as opposed to like this weird little camper that has a huge garage on it. I have a couple of garage spaces in mind. There's one over there that I think would be good. There's some cubby storage up here because I don't want, most people would like take out the entire bulkhead and like build a bulkhead so like the shelf would be right here because you're sitting, right? You don't need that much headroom. No, I can't. So I'm gonna just have a little shelf like that's right there, and it's gonna be made of glass so I can see little kitty feet when they're up there. It's not even gonna be a shelf for like stuff. It's gonna be a shelf for kitty feet, so that they can hang up there when we drive. And um, there'll be shelving here for cats to hang out on and play and chase. And then that whole back wall will be like a greenery wall, a mix of faux and real plants. So that when I'm staying here like this, it looks like it's outside. It's gonna be totally fun. It'll be like a mirror right here, full length mirror right at the edge there. Huh. Totally fun. Oh, he's my little bear. So, cat day today is just me and my best friend who likes to hang out with just me. It's because the other cats are needy. So, like, Harper is intensely needy. He's always needing attention. Hank is the same way. If I have a free lap, he's like, I'll take that. And so she doesn't really get to have her little personality shine a lot because she's very accommodating and she hates to compete with other people for my attention, huh? I know I'm the best one. I do the best things. I do everything you like to do too. We like to do the same things, Mom. We like to snuggle. We like to do dances. We like when things are clean and we like to relax and finish our work like chasing squirrels and drinking our water. Huh. Princess. Should drink some water. So I'm going to work for a little bit and you can watch us do that. Hey, what are you doing? And just watch her be super excited. Everything wasn't entirely set up. So I didn't get to get her being super excited when she gets in here, which is like rubbing up against everything. What's this? Can you get that? What is that? Can you get that? It's pretty long, so it could get you maybe. Do you want to even try? What is that? Is that our rope? Whoopsie. Is that our rope? Okay. I got my phone. I got my work. I have nothing really to talk about. People, like, it's pretty much like day one of building the life we want rather than fucking with these people anymore. I haven't been on X. Did they bomb something last night after Tulsi resigned? Is that even? I don't know. I'm getting the weirdest vibes, you guys. I'm not. I should just fucking say it right now, so it's out of the way. I'm getting the weirdest vibes, like the Libertarian candidate in Kentucky 4. I don't know. That seems like, I don't know. The unconscious that exists there. When I say I don't know, what I really know is that it feels like that kid. I don't know. I don't know. I Now that it's at least somewhat plausible, okay, like part of your conscious should probably be like looking for signs of grooming in basically any up and coming kind of person. Does that make sense? Like we don't just, like it's obvious. It's the people who are dying. I guess that what I'm saying is the people who've been running the world, or at least the henchmen, chess pieces, puppets of what's been running the world for the last 1,000 years. So the pawns of the last 30 years are dying out or just so blatantly obvious in their corruption that they're starting to corrode. Okay, so it's really easy to see something that is corroded, but like, what about something that's just oxidizing from the fucking. We're in a. I guess what I'm trying to say is we're in a liminal space where the corroded people are obvious and there's a vacuum for new people to fill that void of public servants for which to look up to, and thus we're really vulnerable in that area. That's what I've been saying about. That's the whole thing about Thomas Massey, is that we're really vulnerable, though he did do a really good job. Like, it doesn't make sense that there's like there is still a part of my heart that is like, you just want to believe that he's just a really good guy and he just loved his high school sweetheart, and but I don't know. I just like um everything is too precarious to buy into that. And I'm unsure what anybody would need to do to prove that they're, you know, I just don't know. It's definitely precarious for sure. So just keep that in mind, that the powers that were understand that there's a power vacuum happening right now. And I would I would there's a really fun like I would something to guess. There's like a phrase that is said. I would venture to guess that the powers that were are prepared to fill that power vacuum. Where we've just realized that there's a power vacuum, so how could we be prepared to fill it? Which is why Thomas Massey is a perfect op if it was an op. Does that make sense? Like, oh god, I just can't. Like, it's there, is all I'm saying. Like, the plot is there. If I was plotting a movie, it's like there at the end where he's, murdered his wife that he still talks about, and like, and nobody thinks, like, I need to be so clear that I'm in no way, shape, or form think that is possible, nor am I alleging that it's possible, nor am I apparent. Nothing is apparent about that. I'm just saying we're really vulnerable to something that looks really good. Now, I myself have half, half a decade to a decade of hardening my heart to all the things within that want to believe. This is like, we're at that point where we're basically, what I'm sensing is like the energetic frequency around everything that's happening is October 2024, where everybody was like, yeah, and Whitney Webb was like, you guys. And now we're all like, Whitney was like, and so it's just, in no way, shape, or form. That's who. I'm gonna go ask Twitter to ask. I'm gonna go on Twitter and ask Whitney to tell me what she knows. Find me some shit about Massey. If there's shit to find, you find it, and if there's nothing, I will believe you. So talk like, oh god, that's the again. You can't even say things like that because they'll be like, perfect. We can pay Whitney Webb to say something. Again, allegedly. These are not in no way, shape, or form accusations. They're just feelings. And so, like, in November, that was, like, conscious, right? We were all conscious of saying, no, you're being... And she was like, copium much? And we were like, no, it's going to be okay. We see he's got better people. Like, I just would like to... that is nowhere I want to end up. Is, like, 2 years from now, we all rally behind Massey, and then 18 months after that, we realized that this was all a game. Like, they bought his seat so that they could force him to run. That is guaranteed. Do you understand? Like, and like, bless, and like that he doesn't want to have a recount. It's fine. Like, I don't. He's obviously been more effective in Congress for the last 6 months than he has in the last decade, though he has had many milestones of very important things, like when he was there, don't not gonna let the Republic die into a voiceless or whatever he said, you know what I mean? Just but I'm just saying, nothing would please me more than to be completely wrong. But nothing would be more dangerous for the entire country, for the entire world, perhaps, than to be fooled here again. So, as someone who has wielded the pure white heart of the fool with unabashed and skillfully and survived, take it from me that this is a tightrope of inner choices. Yes, we want Massey, but we're not delegating our citizenry and our republic and our rights to him or his decisions. It's perfectly fine if he in no way, shape, or form wants to pursue the most likely stolen election that he just was involved in, but the citizens of Kentucky sure absolutely better. And the citizens of the 4th District may even be more inclined. And any attorneys that live in those places, please feel free for funsies, if nothing else. Let's find out what happened. And so we're a team. We are a team. So it's a team of everybody. So we need to find out what options we have. We obviously know they are trying to take away our access to our fungibility of our resources. They are trying to take away our freedom of communication, though if we policed our own communication better, they literally would have nothing. They are trying to build internment camps for which to lower our quality of life and threaten us. They are trying to remove voting from destroy citizens' rights. Let's just put it that way. So be on the lookout. Watch out. just head on the swivel. Watch your 6. We'll cat her day for a few minutes more, but something to say. Oh, he's a little bit. Oh, is that a mat? Oh, look at your little paws. Yeah, you like this rug. This is your favorite rug, huh? The little bear, the little bear, What are you doing, little little bell. It's just as I'm the happiest girl. Um, I'm pretty sure she came from a place where there were, like, I think she was a single kitten, so a single littered kitten, and then she came from a place, like the place where she was fostered was like an open, had like open kennels. So, like, where they would be displayed during the day, they were in their own little cage. But then in the evenings, I think they were in like an open, like, cattery. And so she had to deal with like cats. So cats, does that make sense? Other cats' problems, not like her siblings and like you grow up and you played and you roughed around, but like other cats who had been in the foster system. It's kind of like being at the pound, but like, but but like having like common hours. So like like the yard, I guess is what I'm saying. So you're in jail, you have your cell, but you're only in your cell during your day, and in the evenings you're in the yard. And so when there's no like human oversight, and so she would have to deal with that on her own. I think. I also think her original foster. So like from when she went to when they found her and her mom to being adoptable. So that 8 week period, that her what do they call it? Her socialization period. I'm pretty sure happened with dogs. So she doesn't necessarily have the same. She doesn't like the other kitties as much. I don't think she trusts them. Huh. Yeah. I trust you, Mom, but even you make me mad sometimes. It's too rough. But you're so fluffy. Oh, I know. Sorry. Look, try to go slow without any shakies. But you're so fluffy. I just want to. It's like an ocean of fluffy. So, like, stuff like this. Like, if I'm just chilling here, where do I need things? You know what I mean? I don't think you can design a place until you've lived in it. I really don't. Really stayed in it. I don't know how people do that. Like, have a vision of nothing and then bring it into reality. How do you not make mistakes? I'm sure you make mistakes and then you just live with them. I hate mistakes that you have to live with. I'm in that situation right now. It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. Did you have any water? You were telling me to have my water. Did you have any water? You did? I want to lay this way with you. I feel like you're not going to be as excited about that as I am because you look like you're really comfortable. And that's what I want to be, really comfortable too. Thanks. Yeah, exactly. See? You go down, get some water, and we can come up here. This is actually going to be longer, like out here. So it'll be perfect.
taking it to pee.
What's the matter? Did I scare you? I'm sorry, baby. Come on. You best friend anyone could have ever, whole life. Look at how good a friend you are, bud. Like, let's cozy up on this very thin little thing together, Mom. Are you happy? You're so simple, baby girl. Sorry, my chin's all red. So, they in fact did bomb nobody, and this is like the issue with being able to be paid for the work you actually do. Because it doesn't look like I'm working, but I am. I'm like, you're addressing the energetic environment. And I'm watching physics videos. so I can get us off this rock. I think pinch to zoom is too. You're still in the. You're still on a flat manifold, which like it doesn't make, which makes no sense. So you can't. Pinch to zoom is in no way, shape, or form gonna get us faster than light travel or deep space travel or whatever. It doesn't look like I'm doing anything, but I am doing anything. Or I am doing something. Not pee. I hate drinking water because you have to pee all the time. Which is going to be especially difficult in here. This is hand-dyed. Hand-dyed rope that I colored myself that I've had for 5 years. So I have to use that in some of my hand-dyed sisal. Alright, everybody. Have a good day.